gain entry to the Void Storm, the cynosure of Twilight.
So I don't want to interrupt the shackles on the tank because I feel like someone's just going to get polymorphed here. They kicked it. Alright, I can interrupt. I can dispel the tank. He's about to do his knockback ability. Except for he just died.
The terrace is forever closed to you. Now leave.
I outdamaged the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter sucks. So the number one threat on this pull is the Holy Fires. So I used Guardian Spirit on the Mage because he has the Holy Fire debuff on him. I do think the Devourer is a pretty tanky class. Okay, so I'm going into next pull. I don't have 2 Holy Words, which would be nice, but I do have Halo. I do have Divine Hymn. I'll get Apotheosis. So this book pull is very difficult. The books do quite a bit of damage. So I'm going to get my Holy Fires out. While Halo's up. Get my damage stuff on cooldown. Alright, now I'm going to use Trinket for HPS, Mastery Trinket, and Divine Hymn. Now I have to get through 22 seconds, so I have to do this pull with just Divine Hymn and Halo, which I think is fine. At least at this level. On a higher level, I think I would just have Apotheosis back, because we'd be 10 seconds slower. So, I don't know, I feel like going Apotheosis on pull 1 is not bad. Alright, so I got PI. I'm just gonna... I have it bound to my focus macro, but... And I'm focusing the mage. I really don't know what Arcane's cooldowns look like now. So this is the sentry guy. So in like 4 seconds he's gonna do his knockback. So I have to be extremely careful. He's about to do his knockback and there's the Holy Fire debuff. Yeah. So that was pretty good. Using GS on the mage. Because... like the knockback by itself shouldn't kill anyone ever. It's when he has the knockback with other mechanics.
I seem to be...
Uh-oh. How did you even get the debuff? Alright, good, we got people using defensives. That's really nice. I'm gonna Divine Him, I'm a little bit scared. I'm gonna try to get my Lightweaver stacks back. I'll dispel first. Lightweaver stacks.
All students must follow policy.
And now we got the boss with this 12% buff. So those little worm guys, they the little worm guys, they explode within, I don't know, 12 yards or so. So I shouldn't have done that. He does 2 knockbacks. It's the second knockback. That's the that's before his intermission. Oh, my DPS build still has the during Apotheosis you just have unlimited cosmic ripples. So this is the second knockback, and second knockback he does is when he goes into intermission. So I get a 1 damage spell back. I think I use PI. It's critical that you soak these things. If they, so you take damage when you soak them. It does about a 2-second debuff,
Disciplinary
and then if it reaches the boss, you will.
policy demands compliance.
Every single person will take the damage instead, and it also gives the boss a 20% damage buff for the rest of the fight. So it's pretty critical that you soak those during the intermission. Should be about 2 intermissions per fight. So I would say probably try to use him during one of them, and I'm just gonna master spell because I think it's useful in the pull after boss, maybe, but I mean, whatever. I'm just being lazy. So he's gonna knock us back. I'll use Halo, and then I'll use Halo to heal through the intermission. So the good thing about Halo for the intermission is you'll have the Surge of Light things.
Distraction terminated.
So yeah, the
Resume disciplinary measures.
I think the tank probably wants to move it so that it's not right next to the puddles.
Compliance is not optional. Proceeding with intent. Please remain still.
No way, the Demon Hunter did big single target damage? No way.
Policy demands compliance.
Maybe he's just practicing raid build so that he can play it in raid. That's probably what he's doing.
A crude solution, but effective.
Is it telling me that overall the Demon Hunter is doing damage now? Holy cow. So these worms are going to explode. They give us a damage and healing buff. I think it's healing too. Yeah, it's damage and healing. So you want to stand in melee when these guys explode. And they do damage when they explode, obviously. They also give this buff to the other people. So like the enemies. So the enemies were doing 18% more damage. So every consecutive guy who exploded was doing 3% more damage. So I think that's how I lost my mage. And we got a race. We got 6 seconds of big dam. So there's the holy fire buffs to dispel on this pack. I think I can get through to next dispel. The Spellbreaker is the really dangerous mob in this pack. So there's one Spellbreaker in this pack, but there's 2 in the pack, not directly after this, but the one after that. And 2 Spellbreakers are very deadly. So the Spellbreaker, I have the debuff. Demon Hunter has a debuff. And they throw a glaive and it hits 2 people. So when you have 2 spell blades, they're programmed so they won't hit the same people. So you won't have anyone with 2 debuffs, but when there's 2 spell blades, you'll have 4 of the, like everyone except for the tank will have a blade on them. So, and they do them like one after the other. So the second guy, so now we have 4 debuffs out, none on the tank. That's just kind of how the mechanic works. So I'm going to try to get through the rest of this mechanic, the blade bleed, without using a cooldown. I'll use Halo for the next glaive, so next glaive is coming out. So you have like 3 seconds with just the one blade, and then you'll have an overlap for like 8 seconds where you have 2 blades. It looks like we might have killed one of the
I don't have a target.
now. Stand down. I have permission from Lorthamar himself.
Liar!
Can't use that
None
item
shall
yet.
lay hands on the Cynosure!
So I'm gonna get like 80 mana.
The Cynosure remains here! Deal it all!
Restrain him. I'll take care of these shields.
I'm gonna PI the mage. I have the mage as my focus target. So this fight, there's the same debuff we just talked about. It goes on 2 people. When the people go into the pink circle, they remove their debuff. They give you everyone else in the group a damage over time effect, and it also slows them. In addition to that, the swirls on the ground
Your fall is written!
spawn. And now he's gonna cast Wave of Silence, so everyone needs to go in the circle now.
Silence!
So you really only have to go there in there very briefly.
Mark for defeat!
So now he's gonna summon.
Speak no more!
So I'm pinging the other target.
I am unrelenting!
I think it's actually really scary for the healer to go first. Other groups are telling me that they had the healer go first every time, but I think it's actually kind of scary. This is very manageable boss now. It was very scary before. I think I'm gonna divine him here,
Mark for defeat!
so I'll divine him. I think I just get through.
Speak no more!
It's kind of counterintuitive that it's like more healing on 2 targets to use prayer of healing than
Help me remove the wards around the
a
center.
flash heal with Trail of Light. Like, you'd think the spell that just hits 2 people would be more. And the more people that channel this, the faster it goes, but I got a little drink out. I probably should have drank the whole
All
time,
paths are possible.
but it's whatever.
Saranel, the void has broken through. We're too late.
So basically none of the second boss trash, or third boss trash is that scary. Like, he's pulling all the way from around the corner. Like, this trash is literally just not scary. And the boss itself, like, the third boss is just like, kind of easy.
Need a target.
Okay. So I'll get a little drink out. Alright, I'm full mana. I'll do some damage. Okay, so this guy, this Void Walker, he's actually scary. There's a Void Walker and a Void Caller or something. There's 2 of them. One of them does an AoE, and one of them destroys your tank. Consuming Shadows, I think this is the AoE. I'll divine him, or Apotheosis. It's pretty nasty. But this guy, I consider him almost to be like last boss trash, because I think there's only 1 of him in this area, and then the last boss area has hit, like, there's like 5 of the Void Walker guys. So I still stand by my statement that this trash is pretty non-threatening. And Blizzard was lazy. They like made half a dungeon, then made this thing where it phases you, and then you just turn around. Like, it's kind of cool, I guess. If I was thinking like on a very high level, just for speed, like MDI speedrun, I would probably have used, I'd use Divine Him first for big healing mechanics. And because I am spec'd into the third benediction, you get all of those extra circle of healings. Like Divine Him is really powerful when you're getting those circles of healing. So that is good. I think this build is probably going to be something similar. I think you probably drop this one and pick up just Desperate Times. I think that's probably going to be something that the other top priests use. The other top priests, they weren't really a big fan of my Renew build last season. And I think the Renew build... Okay, so we got Consuming Shadows here. That's pretty scary. So I'm going to Divine Him on top of a Halo. So like we are turbo safe. Okay, so we've got one more pull. The Void Tyrant. Okay, so the Tyrant is the one, is the Void Walker guy who kills your tank. So he's gonna like put a heal absorb on the tank, and it's pretty dangerous. Like your tank is just in big trouble here. So I just healed off the thing. It took about 3 spells to heal off on 15 in max gear. So I guess that he also does it on DPS? Maybe it's the little guys who are doing that? I don't know. Really the only dangerous mobs in the back area, like after you've killed second boss, are the Voidwalker guys. Like everything else is pretty easy. Well, Daisy, you can't be sleeping.
I don't have a target.
So I'm gonna play for damage here. Get my Chastise out. No, I'll Apotheosis. So all of these guys share health, so... Okay, so we're getting... Oh, I forgot. They added a mechanic. There's AoE in the fight. I forgot. It used to be turbo free. So you want to get this line on you? You go in the thing. Now he's gonna... He tries to pull you in. And this also used to basically do no damage, now it does damage. It's still a pretty easy fight. But it used to be incredibly free, and now it's just mostly free. Okay, so this is the AoE.
Your survival
Uh-oh.
wasn't necessary.
Dang it, I wanted to get that Halo out fast. Do we just not have battle reses? Well, I think they can kill it without me, even if I'm dead. Seconds. So they got this one mechanic to not die from. I think you guys can do it. It's pretty funny. I was just talking about how easy this boss was and I died. Catch up to the tank. So we're gonna have the Void Terror. I think it's like 2 of them. Maybe not this one. I think you fight both of them. Oh yeah, it's the last set. Is there's a void caller and a void tyrant, and that's when it's scary. The void caller guy is he does AoE, and the void tyrant he kills your tank, right? Moving up, moving up. Yeah, so I've seen some routes that fight every single one of these void tyrant guys. So I think what's gonna happen here, we have this pull, and then we have the pull where we have to pull a void tyrant with a I wish I would have saved power infusion for the next pull. Next pull is actually pretty scary. Like, you have the worm pulls that are kind of scary because the worms just explode, and it's not random damage, like you can predict it, but it's unstructured damage. So when there's unstructured damage like that, you're gonna have overlaps. So here's the AoE. I'm gonna Halo, and I'm gonna Divine Him. And Divine Him is just crazy strong when you have the Circle of Healings popping out. I'm not sure how strong it is in raids, but in dungeons, there's only 5 people to hit, and Cosmic Ripple only hits 5 people. I also don't really understand what these rift portals do. Uh-oh. So it looks like my group's CC'd, so I'm getting some ground markers out. I'm trying to be the first to the top of the stairs. I want to put markers.
Champion, I know what to do. I'll need to attune the Cynosure to the Void Storm. What is that monstrosity? You keep it occupied while I channel the...
You dare? Then die! Umbrella Cascade!
You fuckers.
Feel the void. Hunger. No passage.
Alright, fuck you guys. Like, you made this way harder on me. I have to soak now. I hate you guys. I don't want to soak as the healer. So you have to dispel the tank when he's out of melee.
Shattering shadows.
I gripped the Demon Hunter.
Darkness devours. Shattering shadows.
So I'll Divine Him here. Why do I have an arrow on my head?
Umbrella Cascade. The void hungers.
I mean, I shouldn't have dispelled the tank there.
Shattering shadows.
So he was standing in the puddle for me to dispel him, the other puddle on top of it.
Shattering shadows. Shadows surge. The void hungers.
I guess it stuns you if you go through it.
It is done.
I
We
did
have
troll
our
that
way into
DH.
the Void Storm. Let us inform Lorthamar,
Tee hee.
and perhaps offer an apology for the near catastrophe.
Man. I asked if Demon Hunter was buffed or... Oh. Good.
Looking for someplace new to explore?
Okay. They just were doing, like... Okay, so... Gromulus... I think he died on that. Sunlash? So I need, to do... I need to do... Algathar and Nexus point as holy. Then I've done them all as holy and all as disc. I had already done that one, but that was a fast time. That was a good one.